Alright, Executive Podcast, Episode 3.
Most grizzly podcast in the world.
We got Ryan Drummond today.
We got a live audience on this one.
Let's go!
Big audience.
We're shooting this one on Friday night.
Have you guys ever chewed grizzly?
I have not chewed grizzly.
Really?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
This is our
Oh,
guest,
fucked out.
Ryan Drummond, Ohio State friend. We met him
I'm
about
an older
like
friend.
2 years ago. Good
Gave
guy.
him a home.
Big graduate.
Saying.
Big graduate. He just graduated. What are you doing these days?
I am living the unemployed life after graduation.
You can't beat that. You can't beat
Didn't
that.
get a job. I'm interviewing everywhere now. I have an interview in 9 hours. I have an interview at 11 a.m. tomorrow morning. It's about 1:30 right now.
How do you feel about that?
I think we'll go fine.
Prepared? Where's this one at?
A venture capital firm. And I don't even know. I barely know what that does. I don't know. I barely know that business.
Sounds like you're prepared.
I think every job is honestly, every job is bullshit. And you can just learn it on the fly. Every job, you don't need to know anything.
No, that's
before you go
honestly
into
how
it.
I feel about jobs. Like, you go into it and you just learn.
Yeah.
Like they say college
Literally.
education is necessary, but
Unless you're a
going into
doctor,
a job, yeah.
unless you're a doctor, you can get any information you need in a 6-month apprenticeship at any job ever.
Yeah.
No, that's how you
College
get
is
the
a
job.
scam.
Like for Amazon, the dude I was shadowing, he said, he's like, I didn't learn any of this from college. He said, I just came here, I learned everything I needed to know here, and he said college really didn't do shit, but
I learned nothing for my
He's just doing
internship.
yeah.
I had an internship in my degree
Where was your internship?
at a local tax accounting firm. I won't say the name since I'm drinking Miller Lite on this fine podcast. Sponsored by Miller Lite.
Sponsors.
Sponsored. How do you like it?
It was honestly fine. Tax accounting sounds like the most boring thing ever.
Yeah.
Because it kind of does sound like that. But honestly, I think every job in the world is boring. And I can't imagine. I literally just picked the degree that was most versatile. Because I think every job is boring, and I can't imagine a job that's I'll wake up and oh fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go.
Unless you become
It's
UFC
literally
fighter.
the entire being a UFC fighter would be terrible. That's a terrible life.
You wouldn't like that?
It's
What if you were
bad about
What
it,
if you were like Dana White,
dude,
though?
you get brain damage for years,
Yeah.
and then
But that goes the
let's
same
talk
thing
about
for
that.
football.
Let's talk about
Same thing.
Well, listen.
because I really like the UFC, right?
Yeah.
But I would
What if you were
never
Dan-
be a UFC fighter.
What if you were Dana White though?
That's a whole different.
Yeah.
Dana White is
Whole
a
different story.
half
Damn,
billionaire
Hey,
who he's
Listen
he's
to
a
this.
piece of shit.
Listen to this.
He's a really good businessman,
I
but to
was-
be that to be a piece of shit.
I was watching the Pat McAfee show this week.
I watched him.
And,
I was at WWE.
Dana White was on it,
I saw him.
and he was talking about his interns. So
I bet he doesn't pay him.
but next year, I'm gonna apply at the UFC for an internship.
That would be lit.
I think that would be so tough to go do.
It'd be sweet to
Yeah,
do.
I was gonna say,
I don't know what the pay would be, but just for the
rest of
experience, I think it would be tough. I think it would be so fun.
I think-
That'd be something I'd actually be interested in, you know?
You give me some Venom coupons for their gear, and
Probably
probably
some
$8 an hour.
Maybe some Howler.
Some Howlerhead.
For the-
Every 10 hours of break, you get one bottle.
Low key, I was thinking maybe I might schedule the Jake Paul Logan Paul fight.
What do you mean schedule it? You think it's
While,
gonna happen?
while I'm an intern, I feel like that's gonna be something I might schedule.
In the UFC, they'll never go in the UFC. That's too.
I think they're gonna do it in the UFC.
It's too professional of a league.
Because once
It's too serious. You can't like boxing. You can kind of fuck around and do a play fight. UFC, it's you're actually gonna get really really hurt if you're not ready for it.
I know that's why I want Jake and Logan in that.
They'll never do it ever.
Who do you think's winning? You don't think they'll ever do that? Say
That is-
Jake Paul
yeah.
lost. We talked about this on the last podcast.
They're not gonna risk getting head kicked.
Okay, but if it's boxing, who are you taking?
Logan or
Logan or
Jake
Jake,
Paul.
yeah.
I don't know the difference. I call him the wrong name every time I talk about him. Literally.
Jake is the one that's actually winning right now, but
Jake has a fight scheduled.
Yeah,
right?
Jake's the one that's like currently
Like
like
Madison Square Garden.
he's in the process. I've seen like
No,
rumors.
it's been announced.
I've seen rumors of Anderson Silva. I've seen rumors of Fury.
Silva would fuck him up even though he's 47.
But I don't know. If
He's a legit boxer. He beat a champ like a year ago. Anderson Silva would fuck him up.
So who are you
Anderson
taking, Jake
Silva?
or Logan?
I don't. Which one fight? Which
Logan's like taller, like bigger.
Yeah, Logan's like
But-
6'3" or something like that.
Whichever one
I
fought
think he's big
Mayweather.
as hell.
That's like not a real
yeah,
fighter.
That's Logan.
yeah.
That's Logan.
Logan's not a real fighter. Jake's the actual fighter. Right?
Jake's
Yeah.
the one that's like
Yeah,
fighting
Jake
like
would win.
6'10". Yeah.
Jake would win.
Jake would win.
Yeah, that's what I
He's been
said.
training a lot harder.
I said I would
even
take-
with the size advantage, or
It's not
said
much
I-
of a size advantage.
I said
They're
I would
not
take-
that, he's not that much bigger, right?
I said I would take Jake.
I don't know what they look like.
Who
I
you
mean, I don't
taking?
know like their size comparison.
yeah.
You got Logan or Jake?
I mean, honestly, I would say Jake, but
They both lose to a mid-tier boxer. They're not real
do you
boxers.
think that Jake Paul loses to Fury's little brother? What is his
No,
name?
I think Tommy Fury is
Tommy
like a
Fury,
scam.
yeah.
I think he actually dropped out because he was scared he's going to lose.
But there's rumors that
I
he's
heard
about
that.
to fight him again, though.
I've heard he looked. I didn't watch his fight, but apparently looked like shit against like a super bad fighter.
Did
Like
you,
he's related to Tyson Fury, but he's not a good fighter at all.
I know that you're big into MMA, but like, are you like boxing at all? Like, did you watch the Canelo fight?
I know boxing like baseline. I know
Yeah.
Canelo's the best. I know he lost because he moved up in weight against some
Yeah.
good guy.
The dude that he fought was like bigger than him.
Yeah. No, boxing they move around in weight classes way more.
This was a.
He's moved around like 4 or 5 weight classes. Canelo's.
Yeah.
This was like a big question on like the podcast last time. Like, if you could just be like dominant at one sport, what would it be? Would it be UFC or like boxing? Or last time he chose boxing.
Yeah.
I chose swimming because I want to like race a shark.
To me,
I want to like.
You're not outracing a shark.
I want to race
bro.
like a great
No,
white.
Michael
Like
Phelps
Michael
raced a
Phelps.
shark.
Michael Phelps raced a great
Michael
white.
That was a
Bro.
Shark Week
Yeah.
scam.
No.
you think it's a
You
scam?
think it was a scam?
It was not a real race.
Bro, he
No,
raced
wait, I
a
want to go
shark.
back to this.
But
no,
listen.
being
I
a
wanna be-
boxer or MMA champ would be fucking. It would be
No,
terrible. You're getting
listen.
brain damage. It's like the
But-
hardest
Not-
thing ever.
Not if you're good enough.
If you're like
you're the
pictured,
best.
if you're like considered the like goat of boxing, bro, like
You think Khabib got
who's
big
gonna
brain
fuck
damage?
with you? Who's gonna mess with you if you're the goat of boxing?
Khabib is different. He never
Yeah.
bled in a fight.
Exactly. Khabib's
No, but
different.
honestly, the damage he took in training, like, there's no way it doesn't shorten your lifespan. Those guys go through way worse stuff than almost any other sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Like their training is getting their head bashed
Even
on.
like
So
being
what-
a
I'd be a
wrestler.
golfer. The answer would be a
Big time
golfer because
golf?
it's like the easiest
Yeah.
fucking sport.
and like
It'd be,
there's
it'd
no
be sweet.
contact.
Oh,
no
don't say
contact.
that. This
I wanna-
guy's gonna get
I
riled.
want to be like
That-
John
that-
Daly.
This guy's
That's
gonna
hey. I like that answer.
I want to be like John Daly.
Just slam beers, just get fucked up.
slams
and then
beers, cigarettes, and Diet Cokes.
head out to the course and just
then
beat everyone.
He wins Masters.
Diabetic as well. Is that what you want to be?
Yeah, eventually that's the goal.
You're gonna get this guy fired.
I want to lose weight and then become diabetic
Hey.
in my olden age.
All right. That's.
Once I'm 60, bro, that's OB. It's like
What do you mean by it's OB?
I'm just like doing whatever I want. I don't care what happens to my body.
I think you.
I don't care at that
I think
point.
you should do that now.
Yeah, I
And,
think
like,
that's what he's
no.
already doing.
Maybe maybe reverse it.
I'm doing that too much, honestly. I mean,
I think that's just everybody.
I think I should eat vegetables. So I'm getting a 5. We should talk about my WWE performance that I had the other night.
Big WWE guy.
I want to say big. But I want to talk about a little inside secret about WWE
The show you guys.
that
like?
people don't know. Everyone knows WWE. Everyone
Yeah.
watched as a kid. Everyone had some experience.
John Cena.
Fun fact, bro.
That's my guy.
There's something called seat fillers for every WWE event. We got backstage. This is how me and my boys got a totally free ticket for WWE. Me and my boys back in the backstage
Let's go.
in the studio audience. We got totally free tickets. And this guy told us backstage, just like, hey, we're giving you these tickets, and if we need you to fill in a section that's on TV, because you know, like when they're showing it, there's always like a back section of people.
Yeah.
If anyone leaves their seats for the bathroom or anything, you can fill it. And so me and my boy Ryan over here got into the like bottom of the bottom bowl, right above the floor section. We got to sit there all smack down for totally free. We talked to the boys next to us. It was $250 tickets.
Wow.
$250 tickets.
They
And the
got
people
robbed. They got
that
robbed.
were sitting there never showed up.
They got robbed.
But it was on TV.
Yeah, I
So
was
we got
gonna
to be
say,
there.
You had it on your snap. You who's on TV.
So y'all pulled a boss move.
It was honestly like, I bought tickets for, damn, it's so loud in here now. About that AC.
No, AC.
I bought tickets for like $50 freshman year for like a kind of shitty seat.
Have you been like a big WWE guy like always or just kinda or?
I've been like, I'll say like a casual fan. I was a big fan when I was like 11, 12.
That's
I
everybody.
went there.
That's everybody. though.
Right. Everyone, I mean, you got like, you need a couple years.
I never was
really
honestly.
into it.
I never really was a WWE guy.
Really? You missed out, bro.
Cole Daly was,
That shit- it
and
can
I used to
go
go
off.
there. Cole Daly used to have like every single
Bro, you get the-
WWE
you get the
action
toys,
figure.
yeah.
Bro. The action
Yeah.
figures. He had every single one.
Bro, no, for real.
It was
Was that your
crazy.
first podcast, that dude?
Yeah. he
Cole
was-
Daly?
Yeah,
Was that your
yeah,
first
yeah.
one?
He
Yeah.
Shout out
First
Cole
one.
Daly.
I used to always go to his house.
Hey, yeah, shout out Cole Daly. Actually, check out his little movie review site. We'll plug it in the description of the podcast.
He does movie reviews?
Bro,
Yeah,
he's got
yeah.
he's got a new movie
I do
review.
those. Does he have a letterbox?
He has a new
He
website.
just reviewed
He needs a
Morbius.
letterbox.
He just reviewed Morbius. He also reviewed Hustle.
Morbius is like, did he actually go and watch Morbius in
No,
theaters?
yeah.
No, yeah,
He has lengthy descriptions in there, bro.
Like,
actually
very-
pretty solid.
It's like if you had a school project, like he typed a lot out about it. Like
Yeah.
Okay.
when I read it, I was like, jeez, dude, like he went extra hard.
I have a letterbox account under Grumpkin. I review
Grumpkin?
movies on there.
Grumpkin?
You ever heard of Letterbox?
You ever
Yeah,
heard of-
Grumpkin like Blumpkin.
You ever heard of a
Like
bumpkin?
that. You ever heard of Letterbox?
Nah.
It's a movie. It's a site where you, like, every movie you watch, you can, like, put down in your diary. You have a movie diary, and then you can
Just
review
like
them
what
also.
you think of it?
2-3 movies.
Is it just like what you think of it?
Yeah, you can review them. You can do 4 reviews. It was like a top 5. Like, it was like 5 stars, and you write a review.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun. Top 3 movies. What's your top 3 movies of all time?
Top 3 movies all time.
All time.
I gotta put Forrest Gump in there for sure.
Big Forrest Gump guy?
Dude, I was in Savannah, Georgia this last week. So I went to Hilton Head,
Yeah.
and it was like 1 a.m. and we were trying really hard to find Forrest Gump's bench. You know when he's sitting there like talking about like box chocolates?
Yeah.
He's on that
Dude,
bench.
I got a picture in the airport. I'll pop it up on the pod. We'll pop it up on the pod. But a picture in the airport is like a bubblegum shrimp, like a restaurant in the airport, and they had the bench and the shoes of Forrest Gump.
Was it the actual ones?
Like,
Or was it like replica?
Sounds fake.
Yeah.
Sounds
Have you guys
fake.
been to Bubba Gump? I've never been there.
Yeah,
I didn't
been.
go
Is it
there.
good?
But I put my,
Yeah.
Is it hit?
my
Is it
favorite
actually good?
shoes.
It's like, you know,
Or is it mid?
it's like
Is it
mid tier.
Is it like Chili's?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's like
a
Chili's.
Chili's
Shout out
vibe.
Johnny Red.
It's like nothing special, but it's like, you know.
No, but me and my friends were in Savannah, Georgia, like 1 a.m. And this girl says, like, last year they went and saw Forrest Gump's bench from that one scene.
Yeah.
And we walked like 20 minutes through this park, and we walk around it for like 15 minutes. And we're looking for a bench the whole time. And there's no bench. There's literally like the bench that sits there. It was like it was the actual park they filmed it in. It wasn't there. Then we had like 20 more minutes for an Uber. And then we got in and asked her about it, and she's like, "Yeah, that bench was in a museum. It's been there forever."
Yeah.
There was no fucking. This girl said that she swore that there was a Forrest Gump replica bench
Alright.
there, and it wasn't there.
So you got Forrest Gump. What's 2?
Forrest Gump. I'll say like the first like Amazing Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
That's
That's
not
like-
no. That's not Amazing. That's Spider-Man.
It's just
Oh,
Spider-Man.
how could you
Yeah,
make this?
Amazing Spider-Man is like
How
the
did
bad
you make
one.
some
It's-
up?
What's his name? What's the second
Andrew
name?
Garfield.
Andrew Garfield.
Big
He's
Andrew
alright.
guy? And 3?
How do you want? Oh, okay. Hold up. So we got Spider-Man, Forrest Gump,
Spider-Man 1.
Spider-Man, Forrest Gump, and gotta think.
Like, better say Avengers.
Nah, I'm not really that deep into that, honestly. But Black Panther's tough.
Black Panther.
What's the one Avengers with Thanos in it? The first one.
Oh, Avengers: Infinity War.
Yeah,
that one.
one's
That's the
good.
best Marvel movie.
Yeah, that one's good.
By far.
I'll say that's the third.
Top 3.
Yeah.
I'll say I want to talk about more serious topics, bro. I want to break this. I want to
Alright.
talk about more. I want to talk about. We're from Columbus, Ohio.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm talking about this power outage that went out this week.
Oh.
That
That's honestly
specifically
sketchy. Honestly
targeted
sketchy.
poor people.
Yeah, you're
No,
done.
this is not
No,
like a
you're
joke.
done.
No doubt. It's
No.
not a joke.
So I
listen.
literally said something to my
I'm
brother
honestly
about
pissed
this.
off about it.
No, we're college kids, right? I mean, we live right outside Ohio State's campus.
Right.
And so this week in Columbus, there was a big heat wave.
Yep.
And
Huge.
So like
Huge. It was
116 outside.
Way
it
too
said.
fucking hot.
like way too hot for Columbus, Ohio.
I
And
felt like we were in Florida times
For
2.
they were, I don't know the reason. I know it's a thing where heat waves cause power outages. Is it because of AC? Is that like the reason? So many people were blasting AC.
I don't know. I've never heard of this.
I've never
before,
heard of
though.
it either. Why aren't we ready for it though?
We weren't.
That's what I'm saying.
Everyone else is ready for it.
Like-
Why aren't we?
Back home, I know it's felt like over 100 before, and the power's never going
Right.
out. What is that?
That's
bro?
what I'm saying. Columbus.
What is that?
That's what I'm saying. Columbus, Ohio, isn't ready for that. Like stuff.
Frauds.
That's what I'm
No.
saying.
And what the only streets that went out, like the only areas that lost power were the poorer areas in Columbus. So all down Hudson Street. Hudson's down Columbus. It's not a nice area. And all that lost power. All the traffic lights. We were without traffic lights for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Bro,
That's not safe. That's like fucked
you know
up.
what-
Big ass
bro,
intersections.
no one knows how to drive here. They're all idiots.
No,
No,
for real,
they're
for
all
real.
Big
idiots.
ass intersections.
It was bad.
And all the rich areas in Columbus, this is how we knew it was fucked up. So we're like, we're in like the regular part of like the campus area.
We're in the shitty part.
right
we're in the shit-
outside
we're in
of
the
it,
poor
though.
part.
Literally
Yeah.
right outside of
But
campus, though.
There's a part a little like closer into Columbus that's frat row. It's where all the frat kids live. And they never lost power for a fucking second. All the rich kids in frat row never lost power.
Those
But-
those rich bastards.
But
Facts.
everyone else did. It's messed
That's
up.
fucked up.
They actually targeted poor areas because they know they can do less about it.
Hey, so
That's
me specifically,
I hate the government.
This guy had power the whole
which is
time, though.
crazy.
He lives right down the hill.
Listen,
He
my-
lives
You had
right
power the
down
whole
hill.
time?
He had power,
listen,
bro.
hold on, listen.
Elitists.
Hold
He's
on,
a
listen.
fraud.
Listen,
You're a fraud.
I
Bro. Get
must
off this
be
podcast, bro.
some rich motherfucker because
Are you Jeff Bezos kid?
my
Amazon.
I thought.
My
You
power-
work at Amazon.
listen, my power did not go out, but I can tell you, my Wi-Fi didn't work, so I was very bored. My
Does
phone,
Wi-Fi mean data?
like my Wi-Fi,
No,
but yeah,
Wi-Fi,
also
actual-
data,
actual Wi-Fi.
also
Our
data,
data was dead.
but also data. My phone did not work at all, and then on top of that, the AC was just completely destroyed. Like didn't
Yeah.
work. Like it was 80
We
degrees.
literally had power, but
Yeah.
the AC felt like
It was
wasn't
like-
working at
It
all.
was like 80 degrees in my apartment the entire time. Every time I went to sleep, I would wake up, just grab a towel after I woke up, dry myself off because I was sweating my ass off.
That
That's
sounds
terrible.
terrible.
It was
Yeah,
fucking.
that's terrible.
It was honestly disgusting.
If my parents weren't close by, bro, I don't know what I would do. You
Yeah.
slept here, right? You
Yeah,
slept
I
here.
slept here that night.
Hey.
And I woke up at 78 degrees this time.
Hey,
Did
Big
you sleep
Mike.
the whole night?
Dude, I don't know how, but yeah.
Hey,
You
Big,
slept normally.
Big Mike just drove home.
Who's
Bro.
Big Mike?
This dude that we know from like close to our hometown, St. Clair's, man. Shout out Big Mike.
Shout
Probably
out.
not watching, but shout out.
Does he go to Columbus?
Yeah,
Is he in Columbus?
yeah.
He'd be around. He lives by Consuelos.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah.
nice
he,
part.
He said that he was too hot and he got sick and he went back home because he's sick from the heat.
Honestly, you're just.
Did he actually say that? Now
Make life way easier.
we're going back to our
Not
top
easier,
3
but-
movies.
All right, so Ryan
But
Grimmon,
it's-
what's your top 3 movies
Can
all
Levi,
time?
can Levi recap his? Because I forget them.
So he's got
Forrest Gump,
Forrest Gump,
Fire.
Spider-Man,
Spider-Man,
Fire.
and Infinity War.
Okay. All good movies. All great movies. My favorite movies of all time.
You can get number 3
He's a
first.
big.
I'm
movie
gonna
guy.
go first. I'm gonna go like
number 1.
I'm gonna go first. I don't have an order
No
for
order.
them.
No order. Yeah.
But I'm saying most popular first. I gotta go Jurassic Park.
All right,
Like
Jurassic Park.
Original.
It's like, yeah.
solid.
It's like every scene is so fun. It's so exciting.
No, that's definitely good.
There's like dinosaurs everywhere. There's a whole. Every character is cool as fuck. You want to like know more about them. Shit's lit.
Alright.
Second, Trick or Treat.
Big Trick or
My
Treat.
boys in the crowds. I love Trick or Treat.
Wow.
Trick or Treat is the most Halloween movie ever made.
Alright.
It's like it's all about. It's like a love letter to Halloween.
I'm gonna have to give that
As
a
gay
watch.
as that sounds. Pride Month though.
Are you big into like
yeah.
Disney Halloween? Like,
It was.
Hey, are you-
I love Halloween.
Are you
I love
going-
Halloween Town.
Hey.
Halloween Town 2.
Are you going to the Pride
The other
Fest
two sucked ass.
tomorrow?
I'm not. I got a interview.
Okay. Yeah. My
Or else I'll be there. You
my
know?
manager asked me if I was going. I said I don't think I'm gonna be there, but
Why aren't you going?
me and Levi, we got some stuff planned.
What are you guys doing? What's more?
We're editing the
What's
pod-
more important? Than,
We're gonna be.
I mean, I have an interview, or else I'll be there. But why aren't you guys going?
We're just focused on the podcast right now. We gotta do a lot of edits. We gotta order some stuff. We're really focused on the podcast right now. So
That means smoking weed and watching Joe Rogan in the morning.
you know, take it as you want it, but it is what it is. You know.
They can be whatever.
So what?
So,
So, what do you get
I
cracking for
listed
the
two.
movie?
I listed just one. I said Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jurassic Park.
That's all I said so far.
No. Trick or treat.
Trick or
Trick or
treat.
treat.
Yeah,
Trick or treat.
I said
Yeah.
trick or treat. Best
Jurassic
Halloween
Park.
movie.
And one more.
This one's gonna surprise some people.
All right.
It's the best kids movie ever made, and it's one of the best movies ever made.
Okay.
It's from the writer of Guardians of the Galaxy.
All right.
It's Scooby-Doo 2: Monsters Unleashed.
No, those movies are
Mm.
good. Those
Big
movies are
Scooby-Doo.
They're hilarious. They're
Yeah.
like, I'll watch those movies anytime, any day, for the rest of my life.
The rest.
What is it called?
Runner-up is The Muppets, the 2011 one.
You got honorable mention?
Honorable mention, The Muppets.
Solid.
Muppets are fire,
Mm.
bro. I used to mess with that heavy.
Muppets are like,
Yeah.
that's top tier entertainment.
For real.
That's
Show
solid.
me some puppets, bro.
Like,
I'm gonna be entertained.
Muppets Wizard
you know what
of
I mean?
Oz, bro. Have you ever seen that?
Muppets with claws.
No, Wizard of Oz. Muppets Wizard of
Oh,
Oz.
no. I haven't.
Come on, man.
I've seen the first Muppets movie, like from the 80s, and then the Muppets with Jason Segel.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
So-
Oscar
so-
award winning The Muppets.
So which one was your favorite? Like of
Favorite
the
Muppets?
Of the Muppets.
Oh, it's The Muppets.
The
2011.
Muppets. Okay.
Yeah,
Sweet.
for sure.
Alright.
It's there's like 5 hit songs from that.
Yeah.
There's 5 ones that you can like rock to when you're not even watching the movie. Like,
Alright.
you can put them on your playlist.
How you feel about
You got Manor Muppet. You got. There's others. You gotta watch the movie. I forget them right
How you
now.
feel about Kermit the Frog?
I think Rainbow Connection is one of the best songs ever made.
Yeah.
I think it's creepy
Evan?
and eerie, but at the same time comforting, which is like you don't get that from much.
Miss Piggy, smash or pass?
Smash. You know, she got a hog on her. You know what I mean?
Hey, speaking of
There's some meat there.
Hey, while we're on music, how you feel about the new Drake album?
I think Drake's a pussy, and I hate listening to him.
He didn't even listen
I
to
don't
him.
like
He
Drake.
didn't listen to him.
You're not fucking with Drake?
I think Drake is lame as hell.
Why? Why do you think that?
Yeah, why do you think that?
Because
He's
me personally, I think he's like the
Yeah,
goat.
Goat. I think he's goat.
I
too.
think he was good in like 2012.
Who's your goat
Goat's
now?
forever.
Who's your
Right?
goat?
My goat's probably 42 Doug.
Hey, my man.
42 Doug.
Hey,
Hey,
my man. I
42
love,
Doug is the goat.
I love me some 42, bro.
Hey, you
No, I
did.
think honestly Drake though is. I won't listen to anything from him.
Hey,
I don't listen to
did.
much, but it's not Drake. What I do listen to.
That new song, Lil Baby, 42 Doug and Bees.
Have you listened to that?
I did. I do like that song.
It's
Our-
good.
our-
I'm not a Lil Baby fan.
One of the next people that we're gonna have on the pod actually had like a feature with me.
It has to do with like the. I thought he sounded like Corpse husband or bride. Which one is it? The one with the deep voice, Corpse. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
No.
You don't know. You don't know what I'm talking about? He's like a huge streamer with like a super deep voice.
Followers.
And I thought the rapper sounded like him.
Who, Bees?
Yeah, he's like, oh,
Wow.
off at the club.
Not
It's
not
like that.
not sure who you're talking about, but one of our
Dude,
boys,
everyone knows Corpse.
one of our boys back home has like a song.
You guys go on
with
the
him,
internet?
so-
Yeah, you guys said that right. It was like your boy had a song with
Cura Blanca.
Cura Blanca. That's his
Yeah.
name.
That's his name, yeah.
What's the name of the middleman?
Middleman.
What you mean?
The one with the V. Like the one who was in the Lil Baby song and also
V's.
in your boy's song.
Yeah,
V's.
His name is V's?
Yeah. He's from like Michigan, Detroit.
Damn, I fucking hate Michigan.
Uh,
No, I do though.
it's
I
that
do,
Ohio
though.
State shit, you know. You just built.
why-
You're built to hate.
I
Yeah.
graduated from Ohio State. I hate Michigan with my whole heart. I honestly, like when I hear someone's from Michigan, I actually think less of them.
Dude,
Even though I know it's like wrong to discriminate
Yeah.
like that, like I actually think less of someone if they're from Michigan.
the other day I was at work and these people came into the shop and they were from Utah on vacation to Columbus.
No, was
Bro.
Columbus their vacation? Like the whole vacation?
Bro, there's a bunch of Mormons.
You can visit the stadium with no game.
No game, no turf.
There's a pretty good zoo. What do you do in Columbus? There's literally like
And
you can go to the bars,
You
but they're
tell me.
Mormons
What do you think's like the best, bar spot here?
in Columbus.
Yeah, if you had to pick, like all time here, while you've been here, what's your favorite spot to go to?
got a
Hard
veteran.
question.
Veteran. This is a veteran, so
That's
this
a
is like
hard
that's a vet.
question.
this is a big time, and you gotta rate it too. So pick it and then
Out
rate
of
it.
10.
I don't want to pick it, but I might pick Brothers.
Brothers,
Okay.
what would you rate it
Brothers.
out of 10?
One of the biggest dubs of it is that it's a big bar.
Big
Because
bar?
every it's not big
That's
bar.
where his
Big
love
bar
is
is
at.
another bar.
Hey, that's where my love is.
It's a large bar. And I hate bars so much where you're cramped
Yeah.
together
Yeah.
so much.
Right.
And there's shuffleboard there. There's
Oh.
shuffleboard and there's that hockey game
Are you a dog?
where it's bubble hockey.
Are you a dog?
I was, and then the game broke, and we're
Oh.
still waiting on that.
Game bro.
We're still waiting on that getting fixed. We're really hoping on it.
So what are you rating it out of 10?
9.
Bro,
Solid
that's
9.
9 out of 10.
Brothers is a
Hey,
9.
Rookie score. That's a rookie score.
What's that mean?
Come on, dude.
You got 10s?
you
What's,
gotta-
what's your 10 bar?
you gotta
I want
put-
one of you to
You
name a
can't
10
rate
bar in
anything at
Columbus.
10. You can't rate
No, you
anything
can't
at
rate
10.
anything at 10, but you gotta put like a point
Till you're
something.
dead.
You gotta put a point something on it.
Till you're
9.0.
It's either an 8.9 or a 9.1. You can't have a 9.0.
8.9.
8.9.
It's
You
not
can't
going above
rate-
9.
You can't
Okay.
rate anything at 10 till you're on your death.
Have you ever been to a 9.1 bar? And where was it at?
A 9.1 bar.
Like at least.
I
Nice.
went. I was at the Chandelier in Vegas, and that was a pretty sweet bar.
You like that?
It was inside of some expensive hotel. I was like so hammered, and my friend's dad was paying for the shit.
Yeah.
I just found myself in this bar, and it was like it was inside a giant chandelier, and the entire outside was like some crystals that were worth a bunch of money.
Yeah.
No.
That wasn't even there. I just sat there. I wasn't that fun of a bar.
So
It was
you're-
expensive.
so you were just
I don't even know.
You were just
funnest
really
bar.
feeling yourself in there.
I was just hammered in a really nice bar that I shouldn't have been in.
Alright.
How
You
was
ever,
Vegas, though?
you ever get yourself in a circumstance where you're like, I shouldn't be here.
That's
This is a little rich for me.
That's kind of how I feel when I go to Burdine's.
What's
Nah.
It's a bar back home in East Liverpool.
No, honestly, I mess with Berdines.
It's like a nice bar.
It's really nice.
Are there nice bars in East Liverpool?
Yeah, Burdine's. It's like
Not really.
last time on the
is there?
last time on the pod I rated it like a 4.6. So
But
And that's a nice
honestly,
bar.
it's not
no.
that great.
I
But
kind of mess with it, though. I ain't gonna lie.
it's not bad. It's just low key.
Every time I go down there, I enjoy the time.
Exactly. Like we were talking about earlier. Like all bars are kind of the same.
No, for real. All
And
bars are the same.
It's just what you make of it. It's just what you make of it.
I
Fit
feel
of the
like
week.
Bro.
We should talk about the fit of the week.
Bro,
Fraud?
fraud. You want to talk about the fraud of the week?
Fraud of the week. That's what I was
Fraud of the
thinking
week?
of.
All right. Well,
Levi's a fraud.
I'm
So that's
the
your
He's
fraud
the fraud of the week.
that's your fraud of the week.
I don't know. Is this like a segment?
Yeah,
Every
What's,
pod.
Every pod,
every
we talk
pod.
fraud of the week.
Okay, what's the
Why am I the
what's the
fraud of the
thing?
week?
Fraud of the week is.
I don't know what the fraud of the week is.
Basically, like fraud of the week means like biggest kind of piece of shit of the week.
Oh, you're not
So if
you're
you're
not a
voting
piece of
him-
shit, bro.
So who's your fraud?
Kevin.
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 Kevin?
Who's
I
Kevin?
don't know.
I know who my fraud of the
I
week
thought I heard
is.
it, Kevin.
My fraud of the week goes out to like a group of people.
Oh, which group? Be
All right.
careful, be careful.
No, my fraud of the week goes out to like I guess the group that was keeping the power from the poor people of Columbus.
Yeah.
AEP.
AEP, you're done.
You're canceled.
Big frauds, you're done. You're canceled. They got rid of the poor people of power, and we're sitting here with no AC, and it was a brutal week, no internet, and honestly, I was
And they
pissed off.
specifically targeted poor areas.
That's what I'm saying.
And they can't do shit about it.
That's fucked up.
That's
So,
the government in a nutshell,
yeah,
bro.
exactly. I mean, that's my fraud of the week. You guys got anyone?
Honestly, disagree.
You agree?
I pick every politician as the fraud of the week.
Every politician.
You guys are all frauds. No one. I mean,
Anyone
no.
in
I don't. I
particular?
don't follow politics anymore
No?
because,
What are you
like,
talking about?
dude,
You are talking about
because
it.
they're all. People get so worked up over
But
politics.
who do you hate the most in all of politics? Who do you hate the most? No wrong answers here.
I honestly don't know enough about it. Like,
All right.
hate someone the most.
All right. Hey, that's fine. That's fine.
I'm trying to think. Who's bad? Who's the bad guy? I'll go on Twitter and find out.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man.
I'll go on Twitter and find out who try to hate.
Guy
I'll do what
gets
everyone
it.
else does and go on Twitter and be like,
Hey,
I should hate this guy.
Guy just entered the woke culture.
Let's be honest.
Come on.
No one fucking knows anything about politics.
That's all right.
And every 4 years, we get to pick between one of two people. We don't get any choice. It's a bunch of rich people controlling everything, and nothing else. Like, people get so worked up over it. It's like,
Do you think there should be like
for all of time, rich people have controlled everything, and it's going to keep going like that.
Do you think there should be like a different process?
For sure.
Sure. It's, in a utopia, yeah, it'd be like,
What are you thinking?
no. I mean, like not a two-party system, I guess.
Okay.
You can have a two-party system, and like, you get one of two options. Like 300 million people get one of two options
Yeah.
for like who they want as their
No, it's
president.
kind of crazy.
Like that's actually
Yeah.
terrible.
That's kind of crazy.
Like you're supposed to agree on like
Yeah.
all of those topics.
Pretty
Yeah.
fucked up.
It's like we had like 10 politicians that like all had different shit going on, and you could
Problem-
vote all of them. We'd actually get like
The problem
a
is,
good
like
answer.
you're either so far left or they're so far right. There's literally no in between.
You get like more popular if you're extreme about it.
Yeah. But like if there was
Yeah.
more people to vote for, there was like more of a
But,
chance.
Like most people are moderate. Like most people
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
can
So-
agree on like basic stuff.
So
but-
if there was somebody that was basic, they might have a chance.
But there is people, but
I mean, there's like moderate
Just, like-
candidates. But
Well,
they-
there's
they
more.
pick a side.
Well, there's always more people on the left, like far or like either
Yeah.
side. So it's hard. But
It's just people that treat it like seriously.
yeah.
Like there's people like that won't like someone if they're not in
yeah,
the same politics as them.
that's crazy.
I'm like, you're an idiot, bro.
That's crazy.
Like, are you serious?
They like
Like, it's just someone like trying to make their best guess on what works best for the government. The government of 300 million people. And you're mad at someone for getting that wrong.
It's crazy because
You're just like,
just everyone.
I know better.
Almost everyone has a different opinion about it. So it's like,
It's like,
and then you can't. It's hard to like try to judge someone off their opinion.
they all just get hurt about it. But
most people don't know anything. Like, they don't even
Yeah.
know like how that process works for like most
Yeah.
giant topics.
Honestly, like I even don't. Like,
No,
for
I don't.
real.
Like, I don't.
Yeah.
You think I know how the government works? Like the U.S. government? I'm like, oh yeah. I understand it, and I know the best process that can go forward with it. Obviously, as a 22-year-old, I know what's best for the government. There's people like that on Twitter. They're just like,
Yeah.
or on every social media. Facebook. I feel like Facebook's worse. They like old people. They just like are so diehard about it. It's like, dude, shut up. You're so annoying. You're so annoying if you're like that.
Yeah.
I think
You're Karen.
I think that's enough of the politics. But I think let's get into you and Levi had a bet last night.
Oh.
Big
Oh,
time
yeah.
bet.
I'm a
War-
great sports bettor.
Warriors and Celtics NBA Finals Game 6. Big time bet, $20 on the line.
Warriors won, obviously.
Ryan Drummond,
Yeah.
he had the Warriors, the Dubs. Levi had the Celtics.
The game before, I tried to bet on the Celtics. My brother said, no, I want the Celtics. So I took the Warriors, and they won.
Guy's up $40.
And so I doubled up on it.
He's up $40 on it. That's big time. I think we should talk.
Warriors are OP, and and it's boring when
I
there's
think
teams like that.
I think we need to talk about how Jason Tatum sold the bag.
I don't know what that means.
Jason Tatum, the Celtics' best player, underperformed heavily.
What were the stats?
He got locked by Andrew Wiggins.
I know Wiggins went off.
Guy had about 13 points, 5 turnovers, and he's the best player on the team.
Oh, it's their best guy. Got 13 points.
Their best player on the team.
So they got shut down.
Just don't listen to
completely-
this guy.
I think Jaylen Brown's the best player.
Bro, just don't listen to this guy.
I think Jaylen Brown's.
The only reason he's saying this is because Jason Tatum went to Duke, and I got a picture with Jason Tatum.
Oh.
This dude, he's a Duke hater. He's
He's
Duke
taking it
hater.
to heart.
He's a Duke hater.
He's
No,
taking-
because
he's
you were
taking it to
looking
heart.
at me when you were talking about it.
Bro, I was looking
No,
at.
you were looking at me.
I'm,
when you were
I'm
talking
looking
about
at. I'm looking at Grumman, and
The
that
gas.
that happens to be looking at you when I look at him. So you must have.
So you're a big
taken it
Tatum fan?
He's a big.
Because he's
Tatum.
from Duke?
Big Tatum.
Yeah,
guy.
he went to Duke, and I got a flick. I watched him play when he was in high school like twice.
Did you randomly get a picture with him? Did you know he was
Yeah,
good?
I got a flick.
Was he a big deal back then or something?
He dropped like 50 by the time I watched him play. He played Jalen Brunson the first time I seen him play, and then he played against Miles Bridges the second time. It was pretty dope.
How did you feel
Damn.
about his performance last night?
Honestly, I stopped watching the game like midway through third quarter just because I knew it was over.
I thought it was embarrassing, and I would never do that.
I thought it was embarrassing too. How do you have a game 6
Embarrassing.
at home, everything's on the line, and you just absolutely don't perform? That's just sad. I mean, come on. You have everything your way going, and you still just get blown out early.
I would never do that.
So I'm glad you had the Warriors, because this guy needs some money taken from him.
Hey, look.
I heard it. Wasn't he hoeing you on some bets earlier
Yes,
in the
he
season?
was.
No,
He's a fraud.
no.
He's a
Stop.
fraud.
Stop.
He's a fraud. He's a
No.
fraud.
He was
Listen,
telling you,
it's
He's a
just
right?
fraud.
this.
He's done.
I
He's a
beat this
fraud.
dude in 5 bets in a row, over under a points.
Which is, first of all, as a bettor, you know that it's like kind of nuts. Like an over
You beat
under.
him how many times?
5 in a row.
Like that's like
It's over
50-50. That's
Yeah,
kind of
on
nuts.
points, on player points.
To win 5 times in a row, I didn't win.
Were you
one.
guessing, or did you have an idea?
Like I try to think about it, but
Well, we both took turns, like back and forth.
yeah, like he would
Like-
pick a
like
player,
you were-
I picked,
you were over,
and
you were
I would
under.
He would pick over under, then the next game I would pick
Yeah.
over under.
That's like
Oh,
nuts.
so like one of you had to pick it, and the
Yeah.
other one just got the other,
Yeah.
the other side.
to
Okay.
go 5-0 on that is insane. It's like a 50-50.
You're insanely bad at picking the
Yeah,
NBA bets.
exactly. That is very unlucky.
Do you bet a lot? Do you bet at all?
I
Like
mean,
on the actual bets?
I like to bet, but I'm apparently not very good at it.
I could place a future bet right now. I bet on the Cincinnati Bengals
Big Bengals
winning the Super Bowl next year.
Joe,
I should be wearing my Joe Burrow jersey, honestly.
Honestly,
You
Joe,
think
My
they're
favorite
gonna
fit I
win?
have.
You think they're gonna win?
Yeah, they will.
You got like a bunch of faith in Joe Burrow.
They were 3 points away last season.
Yeah.
They can.
you know who I'm taking as the Super Bowl winner?
The Pittsburgh Steelers, because you're fucking tard.
Well, no. I'm taking the Chiefs because they have the GOAT.
The Chiefs are fucking lame. They're so lame.
Patrick Mahomes is the
I don't
GOAT.
think they're
Patrick
winning.
Mahomes is the dork.
Their defense
He
got
is-
worse and they lost Tyreek.
Like Joe Burrow versus Patrick Mahomes, he
Yeah,
would
but
he'd put his hand on him like this. He'd be like, oh.
but the Chiefs.
He'd like, you give him a noogie.
The Chiefs is just a
Hey,
safe bet
Mahomes.
though. Like they'll be like in the playoffs.
The AFC sucks.
I remember betting against them when the Bengals beat
Actually,
them.
I take that
They were
back.
plus 250.
I
I make
take-
50 bucks
I
off
take
that.
back the Chiefs. I want the Bills. I got the Bills winning it.
The Bills can't clutch up.
Josh Allen is tough.
The Bills would never clutch
He
like
is
that.
tough, but
I like Josh Allen winning it all.
I think that it's gonna be
The
something
Bills are
for
low-key
the
dog
NFC.
shit.
This guy's gonna take the Rams. Fuck this
No,
guy.
I think the Rams
Woo!
will repeat for sure.
Bro, fuck this guy.
The Rams
This guy-
got lucky.
We might as well just
Bro,
make this.
They got blessed by God
bro, this
himself.
guy's honestly the fraud of the
They
week.
literally got
They were lucky
lucky.
Joe Burrow wasn't on his shit that night. Joe Burrow was easy on him.
They got the best player in the league.
Joe
bro.
Burrow.
They got 2 of the best players in the league.
I think. I think Joe Burrow was easy on him.
Joe Burrow's colder than any player.
Yeah, that's all. That's all.
On
he
the
folded.
Rams.
He folded though.
99.
He folded though.
Yeah, Joe Burrow's 99 overall.
No.
He's a fucking
Number
beast.
99, Aaron Donald.
He's honestly fucked.
Ruined the game.
He's nuts. He's like
The Bengals are an offensive line away from 10 Super Bowls.
Yeah, they picked up like 3 offensive linemen.
I think.
Yeah, in the 5th round, they're stupid as hell.
They
got all defensive backs at the start.
Hey, I think the Steelers. I think they made a big move. They got Kenny Pickett. Listen to
You
this.
don't even like that move.
No,
You don't
exactly.
even like that
No,
move.
exactly. I think this is a good
I
move.
don't think Kenny Pickett's that good.
But listen, exactly. I think this is a good move for the future. Kenny Pickett's gonna play all season. He's gonna do absolutely terrible. Fucking shit the bed. Hopefully, he loses every game for Pittsburgh, and then we have like one of the top picks, and then we go get C.J. Stroud, and that's our guy. Or Bryce Young. Either one. I'll take either one, and I hope that's our future guy. Because I don't want Kenny Pickett.
This guy's praying on Pickett's downfall.
Yeah, I absolutely am. Guy's almost 24, 25 years old. Why would we pick him? He's old.
Bro,
Why would we not go get a guy that's going to be 21,
Pickett
22?
too good. That's Pickett too good.
He was good at Pitt, bro.
I don't
It's
want-
not like they don't play fucking anyone. They're
I'd
the
rather
ACC.
play Mitch Trubisky, man. Like, I don't want to play,
Isn't that a punter?
bro.
He says that, funny.
He used to
I
play
don't know,
he used to play for Chicago. He sat behind Josh Allen for like a year,
Yeah,
and now he's in Pittsburgh. I was hoping Haskins was gonna play, but unfortunately, what happened to him. So that's unfortunate. The actual thing that happened was Haskins unfortunately was very intoxicated, and whoever let him drive his car, and then he ran out of gas on the freeway. He ran out of gas, and then he got out of his car and was walking to go get his gas, and then he ended up getting hit, unfortunately.
That was the story.
Which is pretty sad. But, yeah, R.I.P. to OSU legend.
No, actually, RIP. Yeah, obviously,
But anyway,
not
Let's-
actually funny.
let's get into a little fuck, marry, kill action.
All right.
So, you're
Let the
a
dogs-
guest on the show, so we got a few
Let the
people.
dogs out with this one.
You guys gonna let the dogs out, but we got a few people you might be interested in, I guess.
Yeah, I'm ready.
We got Miley Cyrus,
What year? Like current?
current. Miley Cyrus.
Last time I heard about her was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
All right, so we got Miley Cyrus, Britney Spears.
I follow her. She posts nudes on Instagram.
Alright.
You know that?
I don't follow her,
Her
but
Instagram's it's crazy actually.
I might have to give her a follow.
No, she posts like
Alright.
it's like pics with like the nips popped out. Like it's the only
Okay.
thing covers the nips.
Okay, and then third is
Yeah, follow.
Zendaya. Absolute
Zendaya.
bad. Absolute
Yeah, fuck, marry, kill. I
smoke
love
show.
her.
So fuck, marry, kill. Who are you gonna fuck?
I think Zendaya has the best face around, but
So
So
what do
what's
you got?
that mean?
What's that mean?
You gotta go in order. Fuck
Yep.
and marry and kill.
Yep. So who you got first?
so there's Zendaya and there's
Britney Spears and Miley Cyrus.
Current
I'm
Miley.
killing Miley. Honestly,
No, you
No,
gotta
no,
go
no.
in order, bro.
You gotta go fuck. Who you fucking?
I'm fucking. Who do I want to marry?
Bro,
No,
who
you
you fucking?
fucking.
I think I think.
Come on.
I think about the choices again.
Britney Spears,
Britney
Miley
Spears.
Cyrus, Zendaya.
Oh, I'm marrying Zendaya.
You're marrying Zendaya?
No, okay, okay.
Who are you fucking?
Fucking Britney Spears.
You're fucking Britney Spears. Okay.
I'm marrying Zendaya.
Marrying Zendaya.
I'm killing Miley.
And you're
Killing Miley.
I'm killing Miley, honestly.
Wrecking Ball.
You're not a big Wrecking Ball fan?
I've seen it all, in my. She does, she like goes nude at concerts and shit.
Word.
Word. Like she
Have
wilds out.
you been to one?
No.
No.
Internet's got it though. You already know.
Twitter.
Yeah. Okay.
Twitter got it. It's she seems like a great girl.
She seems
Great
like
gal.
she seems like a good girl.
Not like that. Seems honestly like I don't know. Like if those child stars, I feel like they're all weird. There's no way they're normal.
Yeah.
You can't be famous at 12 and be normal. There's no way.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You're gonna be weird. That's
No.
why she like shaved her head and
Yeah.
did she shave her head? And she kind of did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
she
she
did.
did.
And the
She-
Wrecking
hey.
Ball. That was definitely because of Hannah Montana.
Hey,
That was
she just went
directly caused that.
She just went through a phase, Let's talk about your chain.
My chain necklace.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was brought to you. This
Shout
is
out-
brought to the audience
shout out Donald
by
Trump.
the U.S. government,
Donald Trump.
thanks to the stimulus check. I bought this chain. I always wanted a chain.
Big
I had
chain.
a couple friends that had chains, and we got them from grandparents that died. That's like the common way to get them.
And you didn't want to get yours like that.
Well, I mean, I wasn't gonna wait on it, you know.
So what you're saying is you're not against it, but you're not going to wait for that.
My grandpa does have fat chains,
Okay.
and hope he lives a long, healthy life.
Okay.
But you know, I'm not waiting on those.
So you wanna
I always wanted one, but I was like,
I'm gonna get my own.
I'm in
first.
college. Where am I gonna like really get the money
And
to afford a chain?
Daddy Trump's gonna pay for it.
But then COVID hit.
Yeah.
My
So
boy COVID.
you know, so he paid for it,
And then
and
what, like 2020 or whatever goes around, I
Yeah.
get a $1,400 deposit in my bank account.
yeah.
And I see that. I'm like, I'm gonna buy a chain
So
today.
where did you go? Was it online or was it in store?
No, I went to
Johnny Day?
Easton Town Center,
Easton Town Center.
the ultimate shopping center in Ohio,
Okay.
Sponsored.
sponsored. And I went to K Jewelers,
Oh,
and some
every kiss begins
some
with a kiss.
Italian man
Every
with a
kiss.
big ass chain on was like,
Wow.
he was very into it. He was very happy I was getting a chain. I was like, I want a gold chain. He's like, oh, look at these. He's like, you'll wear this forever. You can give this to your children. I was like, fuck yeah, my man.
That is awesome.
You gonna pass
And-
it down?
I'm good.
No, I'm gonna get buried in this
You're
chain.
gonna bury that.
I'm getting buried in this
Hey,
chain.
you can't beat that.
And so I got 1,400. It was 1,800 overall. So I got a whole gold chain for $400 because the U.S. government
Yeah.
gave me money for no reason.
Can't
Shout out
beat
the
that.
government.
Well, not for no reason.
Dumbass government.
Well,
no,
no- well,
they were
well-
giving us money back.
Well, not for no reason. It was COVID.
COVID.
Come on.
COVID.
It was COVID.
The government was giving us some of our money back for all the taxes we pay.
Of course.
Thank you for finally giving back, government. This is what I did with your money.
Hey,
Man, give me
Hey,
more.
here's
Give me
something-
more, I'll buy another chain.
here's something I would like to talk about is there's a golf ball right there. I think we should go golf sometime.
That'd be fun.
You a golfer?
I do golf.
Yeah?
I golf on the cheap though. I'm a shit golfer. I really need lessons.
You just slam
If-
beers on the course or no?
Yeah, I'm always high or
Yeah.
drunk on the course.
Maybe like next weekend.
There's no other way to do it.
Maybe like next weekend at the course.
I'll do it next weekend. We could do it in. You guys don't have. You have a job? You have a job.
Yes, I have a job.
You guys have jobs.
Yeah.
We'll go.
I mean,
We
I'm
go
off.
the,
I'm
we go
off.
the evening time for.
I'm off on Wednesdays. So
You're off on
that
Wednesdays?
works.
Let's go. No, there's a app called Golf Now.
Yeah.
You get very cheap tee times
Okay.
across Central Ohio.
Alright.
I recommend Golf Now to everyone watching.
All right.
Cheap tee times, mostly on weekdays.
All right. So maybe Wednesday we can go, and if not, we can hit the weekend golf. I'm.
I don't like paying more than $30.
30. I only
30's
like
my
to,
limit.
I only like to golf 9 holes. I'm not an 18 yet, so should be under.
So you're a child.
I guess. I mean, I kind of lose interest after about 12 holes.
No, I get too pissed off honestly after.
That's
that
what I'm
much.
saying. 9 holes is more than enough.
It's honestly like the biggest mental exercise a man can do is play 18 holes of golf.
It is. It really is.
You really want to hate yourself, play some golf.
You
You'll
gotta
be like, I'm the dumbest piece of shit
Do you have a?
in the world.
Do you
Because
have
I
like?
just fucking got 9 on this hole.
Do you have like a big time golfer you're cheering for this week? The U.S. Open's going on.
I don't give a fuck about pro golf.
No pro golf.
I'll cheer for Jordan Spieth because I know his name.
Honestly, fuck Jordan Spieth. My brother likes Jordan Spieth. I hate Jordan Spieth. He's a fraud. He choked at the Masters. Every time he sees water from now on, he just chokes. He just puts it in the water every single time. The guy's a fraud, and he'll probably never win again.
He's probably gonna grip it up next week though.
Sounds like you got a problem with
Yeah, I do. This week, we're cheering for Rory McIlroy. I think he's gonna get it done. He's getting done in the U.S. Open. He's gonna pick up another champ.
I think you have a better chance cheering for Tiger Woods there, champ.
Tiger Woods is.
You got a better chance. For
First
Tiger
of all,
Woods winning.
Tiger Woods did not even participate in the tournament, and he did not make the cut because he didn't
Mickelson,
participate.
LIV.
Phil Mickelson did not make the cut this
LIV.
week, but he did get a big payday in the past week. He got about $200 million to join the Live Tour in Saudi. What do you think about that?
That's some blood money right there.
Big time money. We were talking about it earlier.
I mean,
What if like the UFC of Saudi started a league?
I mean, UFC already has events in Saudi Arabia, like with supporting
I
their
get that,
government.
but
That's within the UFC, though.
I think the Saudi could start their own league and start paying the UFC fighters to come over, because the PGA has
I saw it. The deal was crazy.
the PGA is paying players. They do not care about spending money. Like, they're not looking to make money. They're just looking to basically break the PGA.
Oil money is different.
Exactly, and Saudi's got it all.
They have fucking money you never even
They
thought of.
They offered
They have so much money
They
over
offered
there.
they offered Tiger Woods almost $1 billion. They could pay UFC fighters. They could pay every UFC fighter
Pay him $1 million a
anything-
fight.
They could pay them anything they want, and it would be less than that.
Yeah. They could be.
And they could build the entire. They can build the entire league.
I'm surprised they don't. Honestly,
That's what I'm saying.
probably will. I mean, there's not. As far as I know, there's no Saudi MMA league that's big at all.
Yeah, but I think their Saudi tour is just the start of it.
There's like Arab FC,
What's the-
AFC.
What's the next biggest UFC league? MMA league?
There's Bellator. That's probably the
Yeah.
second biggest. There's PFL. There's a couple Japanese leagues that are pretty big. Ryzen and One Championship. They got big people. There's some like feeder leagues like LFA. They feed in the UFC. There's like UFC is like so dominant. There's not like a direct competitor at all.
Which league do you think you can compete in?
Hell no, he's not competing in.
I think I compete in Equal FC.
UFC.
That's Khabib's league.
I'm looking.
He's got some like
Yeah.
it's like his heavyweight division's pretty terrible. I
Who's your
think I
favorite?
can compete.
Honestly, I'm looking for him and Ross to hit a spar soon.
Oh yeah.
Right in this living room. I think that'd be big time.
I will spar Roz whenever he wants.
Okay.
He's-
I want to get it set in this living room. I think that'd be a big.
I have to pop it
I wanna be
up.
light.
I think that'd be big time. We'll definitely pop it up on the pod
I don't. Yeah.
when it happens.
We'll get a spar session.
Who knows when it'll be back? I mean, it could be months. It could be years. Who knows?
I think Roz will be 47 next time we see him.
47.
If I had to guess.
Who's your favorite UFC fighter though right now?
Ooh,
After
that's a good
after
question.
this last weekend, it might be Yuri Prohaska.
Yeah.
He's the light heavyweight champ now.
Honestly, never.
He had, dude, this last weekend he had like fight of the year against Glover Teixeira for the belt. He's a guy who like fully believes he's samurai. Like he trains in the forest by himself a lot. Just like fully lives a samurai life. And in his first 3 fights in the UFC became champ.
Dang.
He's like, and then, like in the way he
That's
fights,
crazy.
the way he fights also he gets his like ass beat the whole time, and then eventually just like knocks the guy out.
That's
He,
all-
he takes so much damage.
That's-
He's like he's the most exciting fighter in UFC.
That's honestly fun.
Period.
That he's only fought 3
You think that?
And he's
Conor-
champ.
I
That's
think
fun.
Connor will come back or not?
Connor will come
He's
back.
definitely coming back.
The
It's big
rumor
payday.
is
Big
he's
payday.
fighting Michael Chandler. That's the biggest rumor I
Who
heard.
you
Well,
taking?
he was the fifth. He was the fifth.
Michael Chandler
his division,
or McGregor.
Who are you taking in that fight? Do you think?
I think McGregor has a big win left in him, and
Do
it
you
might
think-
be Chandler.
Do you think McGregor could take over Champ again?
No.
No.
He'll never get the belt again. Like
Never.
never.
Yeah.
I don't think it gets like mossed by any champ.
Yeah.
Oliveira would kill him. It's about to be Islam Makhachev fighting for the belt, and he would murder him. I think Gaethje, Poirier knocked him out twice. Gaethje would fuck him up. He's like he can't fight in the top 5 of any division, like featherweight or lightweight. He's like not. He's really good, but he's not that elite anymore.
Yeah.
He's not a championship level fighter. At featherweight during his top, he was insane. He was insanely good. Right now though, he's like 190. Like I've seen, like he was posting pictures of it.
190.
Like he was posting pics on Twitter.
Oh,
He was
yeah,
jacked.
looking crazy.
He was so like way too big. He's talking about wanting to fight. He's been talking about fighting about Usman, who's 170. Usman is Usman's
Yeah.
6 foot. I think McGregor's like 5'8".
Yeah.
Like he's.
He'll
And
win.
also, he's a wrestler. Like McGregor can't wrestle that
He
well.
don't want that, bro.
No, he would literally get like held down,
He'd
boxed.
Get, bro,
He
he'd
would
get
just-
beat down like
You would just get like held down and like
Yeah.
beat on for 5 rounds. You get fucked up. He should stick to the money fights. I think he should fight Diaz again. If he wants another fight.
Yeah.
Diaz again. He could fight Ferguson. Chandler's a good fight for him. He could win that.
Wasn't Chandler the pick like in the division last time?
Yeah, I think it's still number 5. I think it's around there. He just knocked out Ferguson.
Yeah.
It
That
was
was
crazy
crazy.
knockout.
Yeah, that was a
like
crazy
brutal
fight.
as fuck. That was like
Yeah.
that's one of the most brutal knockouts I've seen in a long
That was
time.
a kick, wasn't it?
It was a front kick to the face, and he just
Yeah.
like instantly collapsed. Like head hit the ground, just like out cold. He was out cold for like a minute.
I
straight.
think he said, "See you later, buddy."
See you later.
I think that's what he said. But anyway, something we didn't get to touch on last pod is these guys were gone. Well, Ryan were both gone. Max, live audience, he was here.
Woo!
But he was not on his porch. He was kind of fucked up. He's in the house. But me and Levi were on the porch, halftime of the NBA game. I went to go get some beer at the store, and I was walking back. Levi saw some guy on a bike. The guy on the bike started hollering at Levi, and Levi really couldn't hear what he was saying. And at that time, I was walking back around the corner, and I could hear him, and he said, "Hey man, I'm gonna go get my gun. I'm just gonna shoot myself. If you wanna go get the cops to just grab my body, and we'll be all good after that." So yeah, that's kind of fucked up. Me and Levi were like, dude, like, we gotta get out of here. So, we brought everything in, and then we headed back to our apartment.
Did you call the cops?
We did not call the cops. Maybe we should have, but kind of just wanted to stay out of it. I don't think he killed himself. Didn't see any reports.
It's like that for Drake Josh. Like, that is not my job. That is not my job.
Yeah, honestly,
That's honestly.
Ellen.
that's pretty fucked up.
I hope that man was just being dramatic.
Yeah, I think so too.
That was real that he fucked.
Honestly. Anyway, we're probably gonna wrap the pod up soon, but
On that note,
yeah. On that note, we got a fire in the background. Why did you want the fire specifically?
I think the crackling fire is like the most comforting thing you can have in your house.
Big time crackle guy.
Yeah, I mean, like it's just like it's so homey, and it's comforting.
I feel like
It makes you,
I feel like we're
it puts
homies.
you at ease.
I feel like we're homies though.
Obviously, me and Brandon are homies.
Big time homies. Big
We're
trust.
big dogs.
Big dogs.
You Levi.
One last thing I do.
I gave Levi a kidney. We don't talk about that a lot. So Levi would have died without it.
One last thing I want to touch on
Appreciate it,
before we end
Yeah,
this.
no problem, bro.
Hey, one last thing I want to touch on before we end this. It was about like 97 degrees the other day. You guys had plans of landscaping. How did that go?
That was the literal hardest manual labor I ever did in my life.
Ever.
It felt like
How long did you work?
I worked
Kevin
for
was the
8
fraud
hours.
of the week.
8 hours?
Kevin was the fraud of the week.
Kevin kind of was. My boy Kevin really fucked us over.
Yeah.
He it was 8 hours of work. He said it was gonna be 7,
Yeah.
and we cut out early. Like he had more work for us to do. And we're like, we're done.
Yeah. What time did you
We're
guys
done with
start?
that. We started at 7 a.m.
Oh yeah, you gotta start early when
And
it's that hot. So you
The
guys
first
were
3 hours were shoveling gravel into a bucket,
done. Isn't that the worst?
carrying the bucket 50 yards,
Yeah.
dumping it out, walking back, shoveling more gravel.
I've done it. I
It's
did it
literally
last
like
summer.
it's
It's the worst.
terrible.
And when it's that hot, it's about 10 times.
I was
worse.
dripping sweat for 7 hours of those 8 hours
Yeah.
at least. My whole clothes were soaked. I could like a few hours in, I could grab my shorts and just like if I gripped them tight, like
Just
water
wring
would
them out.
ring out,
Is it not like?
sweat would ring out.
Hey, I tried to give y'all a warning. I said you guys were gonna be miserable.
That's a
We
terrible
were there
day.
for
It's
it. We were
like
there for the
90
money.
degree- 98 degrees.
Well, did you guys get
It
paid?
was-
Wait, did you guys get paid after the task, like on site?
Yeah, we got paid cash.
Solid.
160. It was
can't
like
be-
170.
You can't beat that.
We got like 185, 190 each.
Oh yeah.
185 after Grumman's taxes, about 175.
My taxes.
So,
Count,
yeah. Alright.
There's no taxes on that cash money.
It's worth it. If you gotta do that like
Wow.
hard ass manual labor, it's honestly worth it.
Honestly,
That cash money is way better than that paycheck.
it's not worth the 97 degrees though. Honestly,
I would do it again. I told the guy I'd do it again. I will do it again.
not during 97 degree weather though.
I will. I will.
Alright.
He's dedicated
And-
to the hustle.
Alright.
Maxwell also if he
Honestly-
needs the money.
Honestly, I
depends on the week.
I respect the grind, but probably just gonna wrap the podcast up there.
I have an interview in under 8
You
hours.
got an interview under 8 hours.
I'm not ready for
I
it.
hope that goes well for you. I appreciate you jumping on the pod today.
Appreciate
I'll
it.
get back on again.
Oh yeah, we'll
Yeah,
have you on
probably in
again
the
for
future.
sure. All right, solid
I'll do
pod.
it again. Good pod.
Woo!
The executive pod.
Let's go.
Subscribe,
music
like,
podcast in the world.
most
Executive
comment,
podcast.
in the world.
comment
Subscribe,
hateful, comment
like,
hateful stuff.
comment.
Make fun of
All
Brendan
of
in
the
the
above.
comments.
Let's go.
Call him a chode.